Hey guys, Jeff here, Aromatics, banging out another tobacco review. Now this time I am smoking some Vermont Meat Candy, blended by Russ Oulette. Now it's an aromatic, and well, first of all, I was trying to think of something to smoke, and yesterday we went out fishing, Christina, Hello Kitty Piper and I, and we pre-wrapped a couple of pipes. We do that sometimes, stuff them and wrap them up with some wrap so they don't, fall out all over the place. And then when we get there, the pipes all ready to go. We don't have to load them or fill them or carry a bunch of tobacco with us. And so she wanted to smoke, she wanted to do a review and a smoke of this Vermont Meat Candy, but she never got around to it. And I saw the pipe sitting there, so I thought, I'm in the mood for something aromatic, so I'll smoke it and do a review for you. So, okay, Vermont Meat Candy is supposed to taste like maple bacon. That's kind of the idea. Vermont, where maple syrup is popular, and meat candy, bacon. So it sounds, at first, I thought, maple bacon, I don't know if I like that sound, but basically what it is, I think it's, from what I can taste, tastes very similar to Scotty's Salmon River, which is a straight maple burley, and they just added some dark fired to it. So it's kind of got a little bit of that smoky dark fired added along to that bacon. So the cut is your typical ribbon cut right here. I'll show you. And the pouch note smells really good. It's sort of like a burnt caramel, like a caramelized, just burnt kind of smell, but not really burnt as in like offensive burnt, but just a nice dark sweet caramel smell with a little bit of maple and a little bit of that smokiness. So that's pretty interesting. And I did happen to, or I have smelled the, while it's burning, like the room note, the actual room note of it, and man, it's probably one of the best smelling room notes I've ever smelled. It really does smell like a sweet maple bacon with a little bit of burnt caramel. But does it come through in the smoke? Well, let's light up and find out. Well, on the first puff it sure does. Smoking my custom Stacy Benson cob, the little chip out of the bottom there. I gotta somehow fix that. Christina bites down really hard on her pipes. So, yeah, there's like this dark, the dark fired comes across as not really a bacon as much as sort of like a maple, think of maple and burnt caramel. And a little bit of a mustiness. That burley and the dark fired kind of gives it this musty sweet. The one problem I do remember having with this, I've smoked it a couple times, is it's, you would think with dark fired and with the maple and like the burley that it would be a fairly strong aromatic, but it's actually pretty light. It's probably even one of the lighter aromatics. Like I find that the Scotty's Salmon River is actually a fuller, stronger maple aromatic than this is. And this, maybe it's the dark fired. Some dark fired burleys can bite me, especially McBaron and stuff. Although they're so tasty and so good. But it's good. It tastes, yeah, there's like that a little tiny, it's a teeny tiny bit of dark fired. It doesn't taste, if you're not a fan of dark fired, it probably won't turn you off, but it's enough there to give it a deeper taste than your usual burley. And then there's a slight sweet maple on top of that. Definitely worth a shot if you like the idea of maple with some dark fired or even that maple bacon. Definitely the room note smells like you're cooking some maple bacon and eggs. It's just a little bit disappointing in that the flavor doesn't quite come across. It is there. It is good, I do enjoy it, but if I'm in the mood for a maple, it's just a little bit disappointing. I just expected a little bit more, even if it was less maple and you could really taste the dark fired, but it's sort of like you can barely taste the dark fired and you can barely taste the maple, but it's still a pretty good aromatic. It's worth trying. If you like the idea, you might find it good. So everyone's a little bit different. So yeah, there's my little review of Vermont Meat Candy. You can get it at tobaccopipes.com as well as Pipes and Cigars. So till next time, take it easy. Aromatics, signing out.